Today I'm going to try and see if I can crack the TikTok algorithm by posting a longer video. So if you want to see what it's like here going on and what I'm up to, then just stick around. Let's go. I'll show you what I'm doing here, give you a little bit of a tour, what we're doing. A little plugged up, but that's okay. All right, I'm in the office currently right now. I'm reading up on the impact of family structure on the health of children and especially on the effects of divorce. If you're following my IG profile, I love talking about the qualities of a strong family and how that a strong family with the moral convictions based on the Bible, because that's what I believe, create a healthy society. That's what I truly believe. I think we've seen the degradation of society happen when morals aren't followed, when the government tells you what's right and what's wrong. We don't have to look too far to see that communism and socialism all lead to not believing in religion. They all want you to rely on the government for everything, basically. So that is what I love sharing about over there. You know, over here I love sharing about the water and effects of water on health and the family. But I want to just try and share this video here of me walking around doing stuff uncut. Should I do this uncut? I don't know. You guys would have to see. Anyways, 2 bags of Ukon tea here. This is a turmeric tea that I just had. The cup's empty. I'm already well into my water for the day, and just going to keep on going with that. All right, down here, I got my referee stuff ready. I referee hockey, so I'm out there all the time. Love sports. You see tennis, football, basketball, and I got some couple medals there for trophies from tennis. That's my stuff there. Okay, come down with me. I got to check the fireplace. I do live in Canada, and it's very cold outside, although for the next couple days we're going to be warming up a little bit. You can kind of see the snow on the ground there. So let's get the fireplace going here. I will pause and then I'll reposition. All right, we're doing pretty well here. Maybe throw 1 log on. I can heat the basement up fairly nice. When we're down here, watch this. Get those big logs on. Good enough. That's hot. Even though they put these little ring things on here, it's still hot. Still hot. So I just have that cloth there because I got the kids coming around. All right, so I'd show you. Look, we're sitting at 25. Can you see that? Flipped around. 25 degrees in the basement. It's awesome. And this is where I like to sit here with my lion and the big lions down there. Sometimes I do lives, and I love to call this the lion's den because I got the lion on here. When I turn these lights on up top here, makes it a nice shade of red, shade of blue, whatever it is, and I can close the blinds here to make it nice and dark. I just think that's great. I want to show you guys another thing here. Come on upstairs. The only way that I can do this today is because the kids are not here, which is great. So one of the downsides, maybe you guys know this, of working from home is that if you're working from home and things are loud, you don't really get a lot done. So that kind of eliminates a lot of stuff here. So kitchen is not super clean. Hey, this is real life. I'm inviting you today. We'll see how long this goes, but I'm inviting you here today to take a look at what I got. And we'll see if this breaks the algorithm or not. There's always 2 times speed if you want to do 2 times speed. All right, this is my favorite machine in real time. So you guys have seen a lot of the videos that I do with this thing here. How about I set it up? How about I set you up nicely here? Hang on. Okay, it's not as bright here, but that's okay. I wanted to show you this here. So this is the K8. We call this the K8 machine here, and it produces 6 different types of water, actually 7, but the entire machine has about 68 household uses that you can use this thing for. It's crazy. So the first one here that we drink is the 9.5 pH water. That's why my name is like that. And this is the electrolyzed reduced water, which creates the hydrogen water, which is the whole rave. So they have a drinking cup on here. You can also make that a 9.0 and an 8.5, depending on what you're doing. So if you're cooking, like pastas and rice, they suggest changing the pH level to 9.0. If you're doing teas or coffees, you can do 8.5. On this side here is 7.0, which, if anyone knows on the acidity level of things, 7 is a neutral water, so it's just called clean water. Basically just filters it. I'll show you the filter in a second. I'll take it apart. And this one here is beauty water, which is good for watering plants as well as your skin and face. You definitely want to be using that to help hydrate your skin. Last one here is the disinfectant, which is amazing. There's a solution down here that, with this electrolysis put on here, produces disinfectant hypochlorous acid, which allows you to disinfect surfaces, which allows you to nebulize, which allows you to do all sorts of things. And on the top spout, this spout here, it produces an 11.5 pH, which acts as a demulsifier to help get rid of all those pesticide and chemicals that are left over on vegetables and fruit, which is gross. So all the water comes through the filter here, which is amazing. You've seen me talk about filters here in the past. Like I said, this thing filters out everything except for fluoride. Oh, and I just said that word again, and I'm not going to cut it. So everything except for that F word. But we know how good that is for you. That's a thumbs up there, so I shouldn't be flagged on that one. And if you're living in an area that has added F word or higher, or you're concerned about it, then you would just get a pre-filter that specifically filters that before it goes into the machine, which would actually let your machine last longer as well. So that is the machine that I use, that the whole house uses. It's for the whole family, really. All the kids, all of our water bottles get filled up with this thing before we leave the house. And this is what the kids take to school. And when they get home and they tell me that they've drinking all their water and that they have to use the tap water, I'm always like, oh, okay, so they're going to be getting residual chlorine. Who knows what else, if they even filter that tap water at school at all, or just fountain water. And it's just kind of nuts. When you know what goes in the water. Someone else commented on here before that if we saw what was in the drinking water, we would be doing more than just using pre-filters and filters in order to clean out whatever's in the house. So yeah, just crazy. It's super bright here. Let me show you. Oh, look at all the snow that we've got. Crazy. It's supposed to warm up in the next couple days, so that's all right. That should be good. Maybe one of these days too, I'll take you on a little tour of my shower spa. I know I had a couple questions about that yesterday, and I gave the option, or I said that the prices for these things are not cheap. This isn't cheap material or cheap. There's literally titanium plates that go into this thing here. So this one here is around the $5,000 mark. This is an investment for your health, right? We can talk about investment versus cost on another video here, but hopefully I can show you guys all those kind of things here. We'll see if anybody actually gets to the end of this video. Drop it in the comments that you actually made it to the end. Hit the follow button on here if you're not familiar with my page here. Maybe I'll do more of these depending on if I can crack the algorithm like this or not. 10 minutes of the day recording, uploaded onto the TikTok machine. Who knows? They're going to know everything about me, every face kind of angle, anything that I do here. They're going to know all the signs in my house and how it is faith, family, and then work and friends. So anyways, if you're not following, hit the follow button over there. Let me know that you're supporting. Love to get to know you better. If you have an area or house area that you want me to check into, drop it in the comments as well. Talk to you later.